Hey, I was in Star Wars.
yeah.
Yes. Who are you?
Just forcing a girl to like you.
Exactly. So I'm using the.
That's not a good thing. It's not a
You
good
will
thing.
like me.
And I say that as a man, courageous and brave man.
We are all brave men here, you know.
Okay, Ross, we've got Hayden here. He's got a little bit of free time. Just get yourself up here in 5 minutes. That's as much time as you have. Master Skywalker.
Hey guys, welcome to the Friend Zone channel. Welcome to our first podcast. We're joined today by myself, Tom, Harry, Tim, and our special guest for this episode, Ross Speedman, everybody.
Hello. Hi.
How's quarantine been going for you then?
You know what? It's actually been going pretty well. I'd expect beforehand I was going to be bored out of my mind, but it's actually quite a blessing. I can sit inside, I can do my graphic design work on the computer, I can work out at home.
Yeah.
It's good, man. It's good. Life's pretty decent right now, not going to lie.
Not bad. So is that your thing? Is that what you're like spending your quarantine doing, graphic design?
Yeah, well, I've just finished my university course, and I've kind of been doing graphic design anyway, but as part of it's different to what my degree's in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's decent.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's good, that. So I think like the main reason we're here today is to talk about the iconic scene and your character in Star Wars Episode 3.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
It's kind of mad when I look back at it, and I think that I've lost some of that kind of London-esque accent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sound more northern a bit.
You reckon? Oh, I disagree. I think my accent's just kind of like a bastardized general southern accent.
Yeah, I feel like the slang is more northern. I hear that all, like how you speak is what we live in every day, pretty much.
Yeah,
that's mad.
Quite general.
Maybe I'm just reflecting off of you guys then.
Yeah, maybe.
You ever get that in a conversation when there's someone with a different accent to you in a shop, maybe the shopkeeper, and you suddenly you speak, and then you see like in your own accent, it just morphs into theirs.
Yeah.
It's actually
scary, right?
something that happens with the English language. I can't remember what it's called, but there's actually some science behind that, which is pretty cool.
That's crazy. What, just in the English language itself, or?
I don't think it's in the English language. I think it's just in language in general. But there's this phenomenon when you speak with someone else with a different like voice, you start to like lean towards their voice, and it's insane. It's a weird world we live in.
Maybe I'll be speaking in a consistently northern accent when this coolest.
So by the end of it, you'll be full northerner.
Yeah,
that's it.
Love it.
So, what I'm curious to know if you've been keeping up with Star Wars, or is it just like an acting job?
I'm generally like Star Wars. I'm not like a super fan.
Yeah.
I've got to say, I've recently finished The Mandalorian a week ago.
Oh yeah, it was.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Best thing about that is just the way they built all the sets and the kind of cinematography of it. It's just beautiful to see.
Have you seen the gallery? What's it? Mandalorian gallery, Disney Plus.
Yeah, gallery. Yeah.
It does. It's like a whole series on behind the scenes, and it shows you everything. It's really cool to watch.
Imagine the amount of work which you must have taken to actually build all of that. It's ridiculous, man. And
I guess
5
or 6 directors, don't they? They have like 5 or 6 directors, don't they? Of the Mandalorian.
For like different episodes.
Yeah.
But they had like a screen that was like instead of being like a green screen, it was like an actual screen where they portrayed the background of the thing on. So when you'd be standing in the middle, you'd be surrounded by like a desert imagery, but you'd actually see it instead of being green screen. It was so cool to see.
Technology is getting scary these days, mate.
It's so weird.
I know.
So weird.
Soon there won't even need to be a film set. You could just imagine the thing, and then it will be projected onto the cinema straight away.
Yeah. That'd be good.
That'd be pretty cool, yeah.
A bit dangerous, I think.
Yeah, can you imagine if someone got hold of like your inner thoughts 24/7?
Yeah. Oh no,
That'd be horrible.
That's some like Black Mirror stuff there.
Yeah.
Maybe that's an idea, lads.
Oh, there we go. Write it down, boys.
Black Mirror Star Wars mashup.
Ooh.
That would be good, actually. I would watch that. So, do you remember?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, when it came to the Mandalorian, I really liked that. But all the new Disney Star Wars ones, with the exception of The Force Awakens, I really didn't like that much.
Here we go. Yeah. Here we go.
Tim and Tom will agree with you on that one. Me and Harry, we disagree. But what is like? So you've seen all the sequels?
I've seen. Oh god, I've kind of dug myself a hole here. I've seen The Force Awakens. I've seen The Last Jedi, which is the last one, right? Am I correct or not?
There's Rise of Skywalker's last one.
That's a lot of the.
Okay, all right. I haven't seen Rise of Skywalker, but I think, and it's unfair for me to have this opinion. I've just been keeping up with the reviews, and to be fair, it sounded quite similar to the one beforehand. So I was just like, I'm not gonna put myself through 3 hours again. Yeah,
Not very much well liked.
which is probably extremely unfair of me, to be fair. Just like exactly judging a book by its cover or the reviews or IMDb.
I mean, you got bags of time now to watch it because quarantine and stuff. So it's
That's true.
Yeah.
Plenty.
You get the scoop
It's on
straight
Disney
away.
Plus, so yeah.
Yeah, do you have Disney Plus?
Yes, actually, my brother just got it a couple of weeks ago. So yeah.
I love it. We've got a shared account on it.
Yeah.
So there we go. I was going to ask, like, since you were very young when you did the scene, do you remember
Absolutely.
anything?
Yeah, surprisingly quite a lot. Most of my memories come from me being on set, and there's this one memory I have where they gave me and my mum a tour of Shepperton Studios where it was filmed, and when all the filming was going on, you could see all the kind of actors in their alien costumes. So like the ones where there's that alien woman with the kind of like 2 horns which kind of curve towards the top.
Yeah.
She's like red and blue. They're just out there like smoking fags. It's really surreal. And I remember speaking to Ewan McGregor for about 10 minutes, which was the highlight. It was the highlight. He's such a nice lad. And then you've got I spoke to Hayden Christensen for about 5 minutes, which was quite cool. But I think I was more nervous speaking to him.
Yeah.
Ewan McGregor just has that way about him where you put it at ease straight away.
Yeah, I suppose it'd be more nerve-wracking because was he there when you were filming your bit? Or was it like a stand-in?
Was I there?
Was Hayden Christensen there when filming your scene?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be more nerve-wracking because you're in the same scene and whatnot. You're like, am I doing all right?
It's like, I'm going to put you together. Oh, by the way, you've seen him in all the previous films. You're now working together in like the next 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Insane. So what's with all the like weird alien costume, what's the weirdest like thing that happened on set? Was that the smoking aliens, or was there another weird kind of interesting
I
thing?
remember having to reshoot my my take of the scene about 4 different times, just because when Hayden would draw his lightsaber out like that, I just kept looking down at his hand when he did like that. So if you've got me far away from him, instead of just staring back in like frightened disbelief, what's going on, Master Skywalker, I'm just going. Doesn't quite work as well, but yeah, we got it in the end, and I think I saw a guy with dwarfism there, but I'm not sure if he played like R2D2 or anything, or if I'm just making baseless assumptions.
Kenny Baker played R2D2. Yeah, he had dwarfism, suffered from that. Yeah,
I might have seen the back of his head. Yeah.
Hey, that's something to write home about.
Good, yeah.
Essays, mate. Essays.
Has it changed? Like not like changed your life, but like, is it different being from like people knowing you from Star Wars?
Yeah, I think if I was gonna like quantify the change it would have to my life, I'd give it like, I'm plucking this out of my brain just now, but it's like a 15% change. It's just an extra like little thing in a conversation someone can bring up or you can bring up, and it just it's just cool. It's just cool having people say, "Oh, he's from Star Wars" and stuff, and then I'm just like, "Oh yeah." You know, I was.
I mean, it's a cool thing to say. I've been in Star Wars.
Yeah, it's decent, man. I mean, I don't really like to say it myself, just because if you're in a conversation, you just go, "Hey, I was in Star Wars." Yes. Who are you? It's just, it sucks. Who the fuck wants to do that? Like, it's much better if someone else like says, "Oh, by the way, I was in Star Wars," and you're like, "Oh yeah," and then have a regular conversation from there. But no, I'll be lying if I said that I didn't like it. I used to not like it as much, just because in secondary school, like people, like, I think jealousy is a bit more there in regards to that.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, did you get like bullied for it? Because we've seen Jake Lloyd, who played Anakin in Episode 1, he got severely bullied.
So sad, mate. I heard that
being
story,
a kid.
Like, mate, it fucking sucked. Like, obviously not to the point of Jake Lloyd, like, thankfully, but it was just like, oh, it's Star Wars kid and stuff like that. So it kind of, I got called Star Wars kid, but yes.
But it wasn't.
It is what it is, mate.
Bad,
it wasn't. It wouldn't drive me to do. Like,
well, like it's not really anything that they can really make fun of anymore, because you are now like immortalized in film.
Yeah,
you're forever gonna be in that film, and they've like, you know, what calling you Star Wars boy.
Yeah, that's fair enough, and I think the what cemented it maybe a little bit more was the whole like meme culture, especially surrounding the prequels. Because I was surprised, like there was a lot of I think there was a lot of what's the word, righteous dislike of the prequels, and there was a lot of unfair like dislike of the prequels, just because of the way the plot took place. But I think people are regaining their love for it.
Yeah, you know, I think it took some people some time just to be like, all right, it's a film, you know, it's not going to change my life.
100%. I think that's the trap people can fall in, myself included, where you can just look at a funny review. And remember, there was one from like Red Letter Media. It was hilarious. The review who would do the Star Wars like prequels. It was amazing, and it would make you think like, it's quite badly made actually. But then at the end of the day, if you keep like listening to that and what other people say, like you can't actually enjoy what's in front of you rather than basing it on other people's opinions. And I fell into that. That's why I'm probably not going to watch. What was it?
Rise of Skywalker.
Skywalker. That's like example number one.
Yeah.
But I might actually have to do it. Now I've got a little bit more time.
Why not? I'm Disney Plus.
Nothing's stopping you,
Yeah. I think everyone falls into that same trap though of making pre-judgment before going to read something or see something or something like that. I think everyone has that.
100%. I think it's a natural part of like just the human brain, the way we're wired. We're meant to make stereotypes based upon the first impression of something and what other people think. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I at first loved the prequels. Like when I first watched it as like a kid, I loved them so much. But then like my perception of them started to like wane over time.
Yeah.
I started to not like them because of the reviews and stuff, which is bad. I completely agree with that. That's my fault.
It's like your inner voice saying, yeah, I actually like it, and then like your other voice goes, oh no, it's crap. It's like internal struggle. Like
it's like you got a lucky one though, being in like the best one of the prequels. Because number 1 and 2 they're a bit shaky, but number 3 everyone loves because it's just a step better than the previous 2.
Yeah, I think it's a bit different as well. I think it's not as obviously as light-hearted, and I think the whole plot in the previous 2, which might have seemed a bit more vague, gets tied together. So I got quite lucky in a time where that film was scripted and sent. Really, my favorite film though of the prequels was Attack of the Clones, purely because of the arena scene.
That was good. Yeah.
The arena scene is.
I watched that yesterday.
But I can't, in that film, I just can't stand Anakin and Padme's love thing. I can't.
Yeah.
It's just.
Don't like sand.
You're cringy now.
Yeah.
Gosh, rough, irritating.
And he gets everywhere.
I
switched off during those bits, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched it again yesterday, and it just. It's an alright movie. It's just not the best.
It's not the best, no. But the worst part is the CGI pear. There's like, have you seen the scene where they're eating and Anakin like cuts up a pear and forces it so Padme can eat it, and it's CGI and it looks like she's eating like a chunk of, I don't know, air.
Yeah,
it's so badly done.
I didn't see that. You got to send that to me, man.
Yeah, I will do.
At first, when you mentioned it being a CGI pear, I literally thought you were going to say that it was just him like eating like a pear with a knife and fork, and then they just unnecessarily made it CGI when they could have a real life standing. I'll just be like, what the hell's that doing there?
I think they could have done it with like a string or something.
Yeah.
That's probably.
I'll see if I can bring it up now. But what's I'll do this? Harry, take it away.
Yes. So, quick question: during quarantine, what are you binging? If you're binging anything, what is the thing which you're watching?
Probably alcohol. Probably alcohol.
Pardon?
Alcohol. Yeah. I mean, it gets to the point. It's just so easy to just open the fridge and grab a beer. But apart from that, God, let me think. That's tough.
Like
watch The Mandalorian. Watch The Mandalorian. I can't think. I've got to get back to you on that one, lads.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
My main thing is just like is like watching YouTube. Like I like a lot of self-development content when it comes to just improving your life in terms of like business, relationships, and stuff like that. So I usually keep that in the background. I soak up really like 5% of it while I like do my work as well. But yeah, the last thing I probably binge watched in like the course of 3 days was The Mandalorian.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's good. It's worth it, I think.
Yeah, it is.
What about you lads? What are you guys binge watching?
Well, at the minute, I've been binge watching Community.
Oh, I've seen that's amazing, mate.
Yeah, I'm on my second run through, so I saw it once, and I thought I've watched that too quick. We've got to watch it again. I've watched so many other things as well.
Yeah, I think when it comes to Community, nothing gives you a more kind of like homely feeling than watching that comedy. It's you can't really describe it. It's probably objectively not like a top tier comedy, but I don't know. It really resonated with me.
Good, isn't it?
Is that the same one with the Pillow Man?
Yeah, guy comes running in as dressed in like full pillow suit, knocking out kids and stuff.
Yeah,
it's the only bit I've seen of that show.
It's good, but what's I going to say? Oh, yeah, well, it's got the same kind of comedy too, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which Harry absolutely adores.
Favorite show ever. Brooklyn Nine-Nine is just, I just love it so much. It's amazing. Yeah, at the moment I'm on a binge. I'm watching all of the Star Wars content in chronological order, so from episode 1 to episode 9, including some of the Clone Wars episodes.
All right.
Huh?
All right. I mean, the Clone Wars is something that I've actually got a bit more motivation to watch, just because of literally other people's opinions saying it's good. So
the last season 7, besides like the middle bit, but the first few episodes and the last few episodes, they're probably the best bit of a like animated series I've seen. So it's worth it.
That's quite a statement.
It is quite a statement.
Well, it's an animated series.
For like storytelling, for the look of it as well, the pure animation of it is so good looking.
The fight scenes.
It is so good. And that Darth Maul vs Ahsoka fight scene. They did a mocap for it.
Don't want to give away too much though.
It won't give away too much.
Yeah, no spoilers.
No spoilers.
I'll be very sad if you do spoil.
Joey, keep your mouth shut.
I will. No, I hate spoilers. I can't do spoilers. Episode 7 was coming out, right? And I made it.
Yeah.
It's like the week before I was about to see it, or like the day before, and someone in my class just shouts out, "Han Solo dies!"
Oh my god!
Han Solo's been my favourite character throughout the whole series. So I was livid. I was sitting there in English with our English teacher who seemed like she was about to die.
Wait,
if capital punishment ever needs to be justified, that's
that was it.
Death by lightsaber on bridge.
100%.
I got the exact same thing happened to me in English class. That spoiled. I got spoiled to me.
What, for Han?
Yeah.
Oh, why English classes?
English lessons, yeah.
English lessons.
I don't know.
They're a minefield, mate.
Yeah.
I remember having a mate of mine having Breaking Bad, one of the last season's episodes, being spoiled to him on his birthday.
Oh,
crushed him, mate. Crushed him. Ruined his birthday, bro.
The final thing is, it's different with a TV show because you stick with them for years. And to get that spoiled is so much worse than a movie.
You literally grew up with the series.
That's so
make it sound like his dog's died or something. It's nothing as bad as that, but like some part of it is kind of like,
I was gonna ask, how did you manage to get in Star Wars? How did you cast? Like, do you remember the audition process, or has your mum told you about it, or something?
I got very, very lucky. My mum used to work with someone who then went on to work in like a child casting agency. They did the casting for the Golden Compass as well.
Oh yeah.
And then one day, my mum just gets an email out of the blue. I know they haven't really spoken in like months or years, saying, "Would your son like to be in Star Wars?" And then that message gets relayed on to me. And what am I supposed to say? No, like
I'm too big for that.
Let me see the script. Like seriously, that question just got posed to me, and I was just like, yeah.
I mean,
like anyone in the world would do. No one could turn down Star Wars. Yeah, and I'll give you one better. I got even luckier still, just because that my parents kind of gave me a little bit of pressure to just recite the line every day. And that kind of got it at the forefront of my mind, so that when the day of filming actually started, when the casting director asked the group of kids, who knows the line, I was literally the first person to put my hand up and say, yeah, me, Master Skywalker, there are 2 minutes, what are we going to do? And that's how they chose me. I was like, really, that worked? That's just and I'm glad that during the day that I wasn't actually making many friends and being quite antisocial, because that got me the part. And now we've become a massive meme in the Star Wars community. I mean, that's crazy, yeah. Like, how many years on? Like, over 10 years later, isn't it? I think.
I'll look up the date.
Yeah, definitely over 10 years later.
Can you imagine actually having the Force in real life, though? How helpful that would be? Or just like general situations, like even in a dating context, if you were to like pick up a pair and like force it over to the person like sat opposite you, that'd be awesome.
I think we've all.
That'd be amazing.
I think we've all tested if we've had the Force before. I can't. I still test if I've got it all the time with TV remote. It's my hand. Just
you got to do you got to concentrate and look at it. Make that glass and the table vibrate,
just something like that.
Oh, mate.
Exactly.
You got it.
2 hands helps.
That's it.
But yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice.
What do you think you'd use it the most for, guys?
Just laying in bed and picking stuff up from the other side of the room.
Turning on the TV.
Be able to open the fridge from downstairs and bring you something up. I think just everyday things. That's what I'd use it for.
It's just so convenient.
I think you know when you're on the toilet, right, and you go turn your whole body to click the button. Just use the Force. Just keep sitting there and use the Force.
I normally stand up.
I stand up. Yeah.
I stand up and turn the toilet. I don't go. I don't turn all the way around just to turn the toilet off.
Mate, I don't know what you do, but
do you ever just turn around to flush the toilet? Stand up
No.
Sometimes you need to
after
live a
I've
little bit
finished.
differently.
Which one way it takes.
But Tim would use the Force in a completely weird way. That's
Well, yeah,
that's-
either that on a night out. If I want to get like, I don't know, a free drink or something, use the Force.
So
Makes
Tim
you
would use
shout,
it to commit
actually.
crimes and to wipe his
you could
boss.
use mind control, yeah.
I mean, I know spoons
Do it
is
quite
cheap,
stealthily.
but if I have no money, straight using the Force.
Tim would use it to commit crimes. Got it.
No, it's not crime.
Steal.
It's just no, because it's like saying going on a night out and charming a girl is committing a crime because it uses tricking their mind. It's not.
That's just forcing a girl to like you.
Exactly. So I'm using the Force.
That's not a good thing. It's not a
You
good
will
thing.
like me.
Tim, don't talk about using Force to get girls to like you.
Can you imagine like a Jedi sexual harassment charge?
Especially with Anakin.
Yeah, that'll be a recipe for fucking disaster, mate.
That should be a film. That should be a film.
Oh, it definitely should be a film. But there'll be like some people where it just doesn't work on them.
It'll be 100%.
What
And like they'll have to get like interrogators who are like specially like trained to have like tinfoil hats to stop you like mind tricking them as well.
Oh, the tinfoil hats, yes.
We all know
That is the final defense to any person's Force, as we know.
tinfoil. Where does that
about
even
that
come
sort of
about?
Talk about that
It's
sort
like-
of stuff. Ross,
It's like
are you a flat
conspiracy
earther?
theories. My flat earther, 100%. But I'm a bit different. I think the Earth is more shaped like a frisbee.
A frisbee. Oh, so it's like
Frisbee,
curved,
yeah.
Got some
we-
curves, yeah.
Yeah. We broke
That
off
is-
from the flat earthers like a couple months ago, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, is it like
Frisbee
the
earthers.
frisbee earthers?
You want 100%, mate. Plus, sometimes if you throw it, if like God chooses to throw it, it comes back in.
So what came first, like the frisbee or Earth?
Oh, you're
Frisbee,
gonna have
100%.
Frisbee. Yeah. Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
how'd you get the design without the frisbee? You know,
God created it.
makes
I
sense.
don't know, mate.
Yeah.
I think it's just we just got this huge conspiracy which tried to make it look like the Earth's a sphere, and I think it's just horrendous that
So
people have been lied to
disgusting.
for this long. It's
Is
sad,
that
really.
is that what the SpaceX program's for? To see if it is a
SpaceX.
frisbee.
See if
Yeah,
it's
100%, mate. It's sad. It's sad how gullible some people can be to think that's a real rocket.
Most people think so.
Yeah.
I want. What have
I
you
tried
like?
to actually see the SpaceX rocket out from my house, like on the exact same time it was meant to be out. I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. Like big disappointment.
Yeah, I watched that.
Invisibility.
It was I found it quite nerve-wracking watching that because of like
Yeah.
what's happened in previous ones. Like anything
Yeah.
that could go where you could be watching the live stream and they could just blow up and you'd be like, all right,
That actually just happened.
Oh no! It
That's
was like
what-
Apollo 13, right?
yeah, Apollo 13. That's what happened.
Damn.
So that's why I was a bit nervous. I was like, at least they could die, and we're watching it.
Yeah, and it sounds quite messed up. Like.
I mean, luckily they didn't. They were
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
They're in the
Yeah.
International Space Station, and that is actually just underwater somewhere on Earth.
And do you see the inside of the cockpits when they're flying up? It actually seemed quite cool. Like, I like
Yeah,
the
that-
kind of like sleek design of the interior.
I've thought like you'd think a cockpit where people just sit for like hours on end wouldn't be that like nice, but I mean it's better than
It's-
my room in here. They've got touchscreen
Yeah.
right in front of their face.
Yeah, they could add some fairy lights though, you know.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Like,
Everything's
little
better
live
for
laugh
fairy
love
lights.
poster in the background as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, and for example, in like Joey's room, they could add a mysterious shape shadow in a corner.
Right, this is my light. Everyone's on about this. It's my
I'm not
light.
gonna lie, mate. I thought it was a very big Willy.
Phallic
Yeah.
object.
Phallic object.
Putting thoughts, Jedi mind tricking me. No, stop it, mate.
To anybody who's not watching this but listening to it, there is a shadow cast on my wall that looks like a penis.
It's actually my dad laying down. I got it from him, mate. That's it.
That was surprising.
I was what? another thing I want to ask is like,
back to a different subject.
I'm going to change the subject from penis shadows.
Moving on.
What have you like been up to? What are you into now? Like what are you doing? What do you want to do as well?
What's my story?
What's your dream?
What's my dream, bro?
What's your dream, man?
What's my dream? I want to run a video marketing business for like corporate events and like nightclub events too.
Yeah.
And I'm in the process of just saving money to get more equipment and download all the software and just actually improve my sales skills so that when I call someone at the end of the phone, they're not like, "Oh, not interested, mate," or at least just get over that objection and then not sound like an arsehole or that I'm pressuring them to buy something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of both aspects. I'm doing graphic design. I finished my advertising degree, so I'm just getting quite a lot of like varied experience. But that's definitely something I want to do. I want to be creating videos which kind of like inspires people, like emotions, and is actually like, what's the word? It actually resonates with them.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that sounds really cool.
Yeah. You know, advertisements in general, they suck.
Oh yeah.
100%. But there are a few where you just watch them. It's actually a pleasure to watch it, and either consciously or subconsciously, it kind of draws you towards buying that product or service.
Yeah.
But like, do you guys see the advert directed by Ridley Scott for Hennessy?
Oh,
yeah.
I think I'm thinking of the wrong one where they play it just before cinema.
It was played just before cinema. In fact, they show like huge landscapes, like huge desert. And there's like this huge golden man like walking, and then there's like these explorers going through a cave. They're chipping through the rock of the cave, and then there's like this golden Hennessy liquid pours out. Looks really visually appealing.
I mean, if it's directed by Ridley Scott, I'm sure it'll look amazing. I mean, how much would that cost for an advert though?
Too much money, man.
Too much
money.
Too much
it was probably just made to win an award rather than actually sell something.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, man, like, so are you guys into sci-fi as well? Is like your favorite genre when it comes to films and TVs and stuff?
Yeah. So
one of them, yeah.
I think I'm speaking with everyone here that we're into the MCU, you know, Star Wars, Aliens, Predators, you know, all that stuff. You know, we're big fans of sci-fi.
Yeah. Man, I love the atmosphere which Alien brings.
I watched that for the first time in quarantine.
What?
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. I just never find like it on. It never was on Netflix or anything. I found it on Now TV, so I was like, do you know what? I'll give it a watch. And I was loving it. I'll tell you what, it's not too scary, but it builds that atmosphere really well.
Yeah, and plus it's almost realistic. Like you can like suspend your disbelief much more when you're watching like something which is really well constructed like that. Trying to find a comparison to something which you watch and it's just like, even though it's set in a fantasy or sci-fi realm, it just doesn't land.
Yeah. I don't know. Probably like Spaceballs. That was.
I just couldn't find it believable. No,
I didn't find it believable at all. Like a caravan as a rocket ship. I don't think I can believe that.
Just leave the cinema.
Yeah. I'll tell you, actually. Oh, is that really sci-fi? I don't know. It's more it was fantasy. Never mind.
Is it Spaceballs like a comedy? I swear it was like a parody of Star Wars.
Spaceballs is it is. It's a sci-fi comedy. But I was gonna say Lord of the Rings, but that's fantasy.
That's fantasy.
I mean, you could say a comparison is the Predator, the first one.
Yeah, it's something you'd watch and then like immediately be like, even though this is meant to be like not real, I still can't.
Yeah, because it's like the Alien. Both of them are like, you don't even see it until it's like the end, and it's like something realistic, like an animal. You're not going to see it like jumping on you.
I think films when they do that, when they don't show you what what's hunting the protagonist, I think films that do that are better than films that just look, here's the bad guy.
Yeah, a little jump scare thrown in.
Except from Bird Box, that was just
I liked it and I didn't like it at the same time. I think the monster was really good in concept.
Yeah.
But just something about it was just lame. I couldn't put my finger on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it was a bit repetitive because I loved the concept of it, but like there's that one scene, I don't know if they're in the house and everyone's just getting there looking out the windows and it's like, well, everyone's just died by looking out a window.
Yeah. And it kind of just started like every like zombie film ever, you know.
Yeah. Where it's just like casual driving down the street, watch out, you're dead.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll tell you what thing did really fry me is The Thing when I watched it as a kid.
I've not. Is that the one where they're in like Antarctica or something?
Yes, and then people get assimilated into this organism which can replicate and copy like people's behaviors, even down to the personality, to then infect more people. It's the concept of it is just fucking terrifying, mate. And when you see it on the screen with the great practical effects, even in its day, which still hold up, it's just something like viscerally disgusting about the way it kind of attacks people and the way like people's like heads are splitting open and used as a weapon to attack other people. It's disgusting, but it's a really good film, man. You should give it a watch. Yeah. Man, I was paranoid when I was first watching it, like after I finished, because I thought something was gonna creep behind me and just like get its arm, and then like reach through my back and then just assimilate me.
Those that's when you notice it. It's when you know it's a good film, is when you start like second guessing everything in your house that night. When you're lying in bed and you're like, wait.
Yeah, or you're peering through your blinds like a crackhead. Like.
Yeah. The first film that I can remember when that has happened to me is when I walked in. It's gonna be you're gonna shoot me through it, but I walked in and my brother, he was watching a scary movie.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
It was the scene from The Ring where the girl came crawling out the TV, and that's all I saw. And I ran straight upstairs. I was crying. I was like 7 or something. I was upstairs. I was crying. I was like, "There's someone in the TV."
Unlucky to walk in on one of the very few scary scenes in Scary Movie.
Yeah.
I remember being freaked out by Scary Movie, though, you know, man. But it was Scary Movie 3. I forget what it was based off of. It might have been the same one, based on The Ring, but it's when the woman's dead in the chair and her tongue's like hanging out and her eyes are popping out, and that really freaked me out.
That is. I don't know. I don't think my mum told my brother off so much. She's like, why are you letting him watch this movie? And it was like meant to be a comedy and whatnot, but I didn't sleep that night. Tut, naughty brother.
To be fair, my older brother, when I was like 8, when we first moved down to the house I'm living in now, he and a mate showed me this video where it all starts off nice. It's not the scary car video; it's a bit different. It all starts off nice. There's the countryside in the background, lovely classical music's playing, the birds are tweeting, people walking down the street with their Labrador. It's beautiful, and then suddenly the Exorcist face goes like. At the end, I was in tears.
I hate those videos. Have you played what's it?
Scary Maze game.
Yeah, that was it. Scary Maze game. That's the most nerve-wracking maze running game you've ever played in your life.
Just seeing someone else play it, even at the beginning, gave me anxiety. When we were playing plus.
Yeah.
I was just focusing on my work. I see out the corner of my eye, I'm like, no,
yeah.
No, I'm keeping on. I'm studying, mate. Yeah.
I'd still get jump scared by the noise, though.
Oh, it's so loud, though. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
It's like I got that feeling from watching YouTubers play Five Nights at Freddy's. You'd be there, and you're not even playing it. You're just watching it, and then as soon as it jumps out, Jesus Christ. That is.
There's some really good horror games out there, though. You guys ever played Outlast, the first one?
Oh, that's a banger.
Yeah, and Alien Isolation.
Yeah.
I've seen Alien Isolation, but I've not played it.
I hated playing that. I'd never put the headphones on. Too scared.
Was
that what's it called? Not Alien Isolation, Outlast. Was that Outlast? Mate?
Outlast is a banger, yeah.
When your camera runs out of charge. Jeez, is it your flashlight or something? I don't know which one it is.
I think it was the camera, it was the camera.
Yeah, you got night vision, don't you?
Yeah. Oh my, I'd play that at my friend's house. 100%. We'd sit there at like 11 p.m. on it, and we'd both take it in turns, but we'd both like be shitting ourselves as like we see anything. You see, like,
yeah,
I don't know, like a door opens randomly. You just run the other way. You're done. It's just
and you can even peek behind you when you're running to add further to your anxiety. Yeah, when I played it, mate, I had to get a friend round. I couldn't do it by myself.
Mm.
Yeah, and I say that as a man, courageous and brave man.
We are all brave men here, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We would face danger.
To be fair, that was like when Slender Man was the scariest game of the year. Like,
Yeah.
I tell you what, I'd never played Slender Man, and I was in the car on the way to Flamingo Land. Have you heard of Flamingo Land?
I've heard it. Is it in part of a sketch from the Mitchell and Webb look? You know, the same guys who made Peep Show. There's like a place called Flamingo Land, but it's like just like fake flamingos everywhere. I'm completely off base.
That would be so much better.
Right.
That would be so much better.
It's
I think
like
it's more of
a Rick Roll in real life.
Yeah, it's more of like a Yorkshire thing, I guess. Flamingo Land, but we will go ahead in there anyway. And he's had Slenderman on his iPad, and on the first try, I got all the pages, and I was like, nothing happened. I was like, what is this? And he's like, he was going crazy. He's like, have you done that? I've done this for like a year, or not a year, but like for age since it came out. I've not even done that. John done it. You've done it on your first go. I was proudest moment of my life, I think. You know.
That's pretty awesome. Like, you could create like a horror movie plot based on that, when the person who survives is just the dumbest person. Not saying that you're dumb at all, but like the person who's most oblivious, to the character who's like wanting to kill them. Just like
it's like
that one's for free, lads. That one's for free.
That's for free.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. When we're millionaires, we'll sort it out.
Couple of years.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Bitcoin. That's it.
Bitcoin.
Anyway, we've been doing our research. And we saw that you've met up with Hayden Christensen recently.
Yes, that was last year at Showmasters Comic-Con event. That was awesome, mate. I was also very lucky to get that as well. I made the suggestion myself to the organisers, saying, listen, if you got me, can you actually put me on the same day as Hayden Christensen? Because I think it'd be a great idea to just have us meet up, just like for the fans and stuff. Yeah. And then a Bournemouth-based kind of like fan service company called Fanfic Tracks. They love their Star Wars stuff, and they give lots of lore stuff as well. They organised it. Just phoned me up saying, okay, Ross, we've got Hayden here. He's got a little bit of free time. Just get yourself up here in 5 minutes. That's as much time as you have. So I was like, oh shit. I was at the other end of the convention hall with my suitcase and everything, because I came there late, and I had to basically walk and kind of like get up to the jogging pace so I can actually get it. Like making sure everything falls apart. It was nerve-wracking, but it was kind of weird just seeing him again.
Yeah, but now
so long.
Did he recognise you straight away, or was he like? Did you have to go?
I think he was told beforehand that I was going to meet him. And he was just like, oh, he didn't recognise my face, but he remembered. You know,
he remembers.
Yeah. He's like, oh, nice to meet you, brother. And then he,
I murdered you as a child.
Yeah, he said,
how are you going?
Yeah, and he said, you survived.
Yeah.
Bring it on me.
So, I was going to say, we're going to pair you up with someone who wants to go. I don't know, someone.
Okay.
Harry, all right.
Harry can go.
So, which one of you can name the most Star Wars characters in 30 seconds?
Oh, God, I'm going to lose this one. Okay, shall I go first?
Yes. Wait, I need to
I'm going to start pulling the pressure here.
Tell me when to go.
I'll just get I can't even find my clock.
Let me get the Wikipedia up of all the Star Wars
Wikipedia.
Okay.
All right, I'm ready. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Boba Fett, Jango Fett, Mace Windu, General Grievous, Count Dooku, Palpatine, Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Jabba the Hutt, Princess Leia, Han Solo, Padme Amidala, Commander Cody, oh Lord, Chewbacca, R2-D2, R1. I'm screwed.
That is time.
Okay,
I think that was 15. I think.
You know what? I had it in the first half.
You had it in the first half.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got it in the first half. All right, Harry, you got to beat 15.
Right, I didn't hear it. I think I heard the first like 4, but I walked off and didn't hear the rest. So
All right,
I'm sorry
you
for
ready?
repeating. Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Admiral Akbar, Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Princess Leia, Darth Maul, Death Troopers, Stormtroopers, they count?
No, that's not a character.
Oh,
Come on.
Director Krennic, Rex, Ahsoka, Mace Windu, Yoda, Anakin. Oh my god. R2C3PO.
Oh, that's time, mate. That's time. You got a grand total of 13.
Oh my god.
Buddy.
To be fair, mate, you had much more of the obscure characters. So like, I was just.
Well, I know.
I can't believe I missed out Yoda. I'm kicking myself. He's my guy. He's my guy.
So, Ross, is there anything you want to promote before you go? Anything
I'd love to promote something, mate.
take it away.
Basically, guys, I'm selling my autographs. So, yeah, if you want to get me through Instagram at BeadmanRoss, just type that in and we can have a conversation. And then I do bulk sellings of autographs with whatever custom message you'd like. I can also do voice messages of support to people during this time of quarantine and stuff. So, yeah, if you're interested in that kind of thing, some memorabilia from myself, give me a message.
All right. Thank you so much for coming on the show today. Really appreciate being our first guest as well.
No worries at
really
all,
appreciated it.
And before I do go, can I ask you something?
Yeah, go ahead.
What's the reason behind the name of the podcast?
The friends.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Right. Okay.
We gotta explain this.
My life story.
Oh no.
Who wants to go first? We've all got interesting
Tim, go.
Right.
Just explain everyone.
Right. So Joey, he gets friend zoned, he gets dumped, and he's to ask him out, right?
To the best of us,
I get heartbroken, not interested, too scared to talk to girls because I'm not very good, and I have to drink and fall asleep or start coughing and ignore the says too many cringy things. He's very
This is Harry.
Yeah, he's just too cringy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. And Tom, well, I don't know why he's in the club. He gets all the girls.
He's been friend zoned before.
Yeah, I have.
We've all been friend zoned at one point. I mean, the problem is that Harry, Tom, and Tim have all got some kind of romantic status. So technically, I'm the only one.
Whoa. I won't say anything. She's called Bus Girl for a reason. She drives away. She's nowhere near.
He calls her Bus Girl. The girl he's talking to is called Bus Girl.
It's because we met on a bus. I don't know her name properly, like on the top of my head.
You started chatting to her on a bus.
Yeah, no, not even that. I
was gonna say, I was like, oh, that takes balls, mate. Like,
no, but no. She gets on a bus, then she saw me, add me on Snapchat. I was like, "You're cute," and then we start talking, and then it just goes downhill.
The question is, how did she get the Snapchat?
Yeah.
To be honest with you, it's a mystery. Girls find her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've had plenty of dating failures, lads, so don't worry.
Okay.
It builds us up. That's the whole point,
so many.
Makes us
so
become
many.
men.
Too many.
We're not quite famous actors like you. You must get them every day.
not quite that much. It does help a little bit though.
Does help a little bit. I was in Star Wars when I was a kid.
My mate to say to me, boy, tell her that I was in Star Wars just for in 10 minutes time.
just be like, so can I buy you a drink? Bill it to George Lucas.
Bill to George Lucas. Like your best mates with him.
Yeah, don't want drinks from me. Yeah.
Drinks from me.
One last thing. Can we get you to say the line? Can we get you to say the
sure.
line?
Yeah.
Yes, let's go.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
Amazing.
I've got to go. I've got to go off.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for
It's been a
joining.
pleasure.
Much appreciated.
God bless you.
So much.
Thank you.
God bless you. See you later, guys.
See you later. All right, guys. So that's it. That was our interview with Ross Beedman and our first episode. If you guys enjoyed, this is for YouTube. Like, subscribe, share, whatnot. If you're listening on everything else, I don't know what you do.
Hope you enjoyed.
Hope you enjoyed. And we'll see you guys
For tea.
in the next episode. Next episode.